I've got a rant. We all know there's a rant. Oh god. Hey Siri, help! Is that what? Since when do you watch a Khloe Lightholder vlog and there isn't a freaking issue? Oh, I don't want to go Heathrow. Siri! I've got Cambridge phone again. This is brilliant. Great idea.
I'd say it's obvious you're fed up somehow. Been hesitating, pulling away when all that you're trying to do is ease my mind.
Good morning everybody. Welcome back to my channel. It's still really weird to even like say that out loud because I had a few month break. So I was chilling out with my morning coffee watching Trent the Traveller. I am obsessed with Trent the Traveller. I could watch him for hours. That is a goal of mine, is to actually travel around parts of America in a van. I haven't even got into this yet and we're already having issues. Since when do you watch a Khloe Lightholder vlog and there isn't a freaking issue? God forbid the world makes sense. So if you guys don't know, I work for a transportation company that's paid by the cancer to transport children. We've got a brand new SUV. It hadn't even done 100 miles when we got the car. So when I started in the company, I had to have like an O license kind of vehicle. Now I passed my exam, I've now got a full taxi license car. It's been working fine. Quite a techie car, but we got there in the end. It's a very nice car. And I got back Friday afternoon after my afternoon route. Absolutely fine. I just literally moved my car onto the driveway so that me and Dad can wash the car. Oh, Dad's already on it. And the reversing screen wasn't coming on. Oh, there's my neighbour. Hi, Charlie. I'm reversing this car and it is a tank. It's massive. It's a lovely car. It's gorgeous inside. It's a tank though. Stacey is a big girl. I called her Stacey, my old work car. I called her Fiona. I'm reversing the car and the monitor's not on. And that was a nightmare to reverse it into the drive. And I just said to my dad, when my dad come up and he was like, "Are you all right there, Chloe?" It took a minute. It was a bit of a nightmare. So my dad's trying to fiddle with it a bit because he's really good with things like that. Everything goes wrong. So I'm going to do some editing, the main video that's coming out for Wednesday. So we figured out the problem. We figured out what was the matter with the car. Googled it because I tried to get through to customer services. Someone on Reddit said it's a common problem in that car. All you got to do is leave it for a few minutes and turn it back on and it's alright. I'm going to go on Etsy because my mate said they've got some really good things to put onto Canva. My intro and outro right now, I hate it. I've got a rant. We all know there's a rant. This weekend or last weekend I was going to film a humongous Sheen haul that's on its way. Now if you go on the Cambridge and you're losing like 1 to 2 clothes sizes a month, there's just no point spending so much money on clothes. I get a nice big haul on Sheen and I thought I was going to be filming it by this weekend, have it out for next week, but alas no. Let me tell you. Shush! Allow me to tell you my Sheen parcels journey. It first got separated in 2 parcels. So we got a little tiny parcel with apparently 1 thing in it that arrived from Dublin. And that came like a week ago. Then it was supposed to be sent in 1 big parcel. Then I found out that it's been separated into several parcels but being sent at the same time. Look how long the journey has been. Right, so I ordered it 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. It took 6 days. 6 days for it to be packaged. Bloody hell, this thing's gonna need a passport because the amount of freaking places it's been to. From Hong Kong airport, that was stuck there for 2-3 days. Gone to DOH airport, which is in Qatar, apparently. Come from Hong Kong, then it's gone to Saudi, then it's gone to Qatar, then it's gone to LHR airport. Hey Siri, where is LHR airport?
Heathrow Airport in Hounslow. Does that one sound good?
Oh, I don't want to go Heathrow. Siri! It's in England now. At least now it's in the UK. When I tracked it about a week ago, it went to 2 other airports, but it doesn't say now on the tracking history, but it was going everywhere, mate. And I swear it said PK airport as well, which I think is the airport of Islamabad in Pakistan. And I was just like, sending it for freaking holidays that I can't even afford. The 3rd one's gonna probably be in bloody Bali somewhere, probably sitting on a hammock, dipping on a pina colada and through a coconut shell. Oh god, never goes right. You know me, I get the worst luck when it comes to parcels. Right now I'm on Etsy to see if I can get a YouTube branding kit or have someone make one for me so that I can do it myself. We're doing a big makeover. I got mojito water flavouring. Cambridge water flavourings, I ain't gonna lie, you have to put a lot more now in the water than you used to. I'm gonna start editing and at the same time try and sort this intro and outro out because the last one was unacceptable. At least one's in the UK. And it's not telling me what ones have been separated. When they sent the second parcel off, it said again, it's been separated, but it's not telling me where the other parcels are. I don't know how they've separated it. In apparently 2 parcels, which I've received 1. Does that mean there's another 2 parcels coming? I don't know. She sort your shit out, girl, honestly. I just took all my bedding off, chucked her in the washing machine, and then I'm gonna put the new bedding on, and I hate putting bedding on. Especially this mattress cover, it's a nightmare. It's a living nightmare. It's good, it stays on. When I put it on, it doesn't stay on. And I do acrobatics in my sleep. I sleepwalk as well. Sleep paralysis too. I talk to dead people at night, and my sheets come off all the time. I twist a duvet through the duvet sheet. It doesn't feel like Sunday today. It's 10 to 1 and we've done quite a bit today. This is going to only take me 6.5 million hours. So we've had a day of just doing boring adult things like changing the bedding, washing, getting a bed sheet onto my mattress because it's only like that thick. It's like me trying to get into a G-string. It's just not happening. I have to lay out like a star in the middle of the bed to get it on. Every time. Uploading today was really nice. The messages I got off some of you are really nice. I'm like, ah. I've got Cambridge brain so bad. And I've been freezing all day, even though like the sun has been beaming. I was freezing all day. It's like cold spikes. When you're on the Cambridge sometimes you do get cold spikes really bad. Even my Shein parcel is, shall we? They or them have no idea how many parcels are coming because it's not being that direct with how many parcels are coming through. Apparently it's coming through the Royal Mail as well. And we all know, if you've watched my vlogs before, how many bad experiences I've had with Royal Mail. Brilliant. It's arriving in the LM hub from Heathrow Airport. No idea what that means. Let's ask Siri. Hey Siri, where is the LHR hub?
The only option I found is every on Heron Way.
Oh, I swear to you, I shit you not. I've just looked it up and I've just asked the good old Siri there. Apparently it's with every, even though it says Royal Mail on here. I'm not having a good experience with Shein, I ain't gonna lie. I don't trust her. I'm hoping it's gonna arrive during the week so that I can actually get that filmed because it is a big ass holder. Bigger than my face. And also I'm thinking about filming another one during the week of my second volume of working in retail. I'm editing this one at the moment. I'm actually really nervous to put it up. I did put a disclaimer in, I think. And Manny was like, I think you better be careful what you say. Oh my god, girl. The stories. The episode. It's gonna be like a long ass trilogy. Got Cambridge brain again. If any of you are on the Cambridge right now, right, because I know like, some of you that are on the Cambridge watch my content, do any of you get Cambridge brain? Is that my crippling ADHD? I have no words for this app. I really don't. Anyway, so I'm really hungry, so I'm probably gonna have a third product in a minute. I was on Canva for only 4 hours. I got a kit from Etsy, really cute by the way. To customize and edit it was a fucking nightmare. I am mashed, mate. I can't even figure out how the fuck I did this all in one day. Done my morning shift, come back, clean it inside of my work car, and I thought I've got a big fat Shein haul. Not gonna lie, it is the biggest Shein haul I have done on the history of my channel. Like, it is huge. It's 2 hours of footage. You're welcome. Filmed that. Literally have 5 minutes to leave the house because I kept asking Alexa every 10 minutes. Asked her to do an alarm for when to stop, and Alexa let me down. She's being a Siri, I'm telling you, playing tricks on me. She betrayed me, girl. Ran downstairs like a lunatic. Luckily, I had a bar at hand and I flew. Done the afternoon route, dropped the kids home. My petrol started going slightly red and I was like, I'll leave it till tomorrow. And I'm on the way home, but there's a shit ton of traffic. Even though I was on schedule, driving towards home, and it made me go the long way because one of the main roads are shut. My car started screaming at me and I thought, oh, what's that noise for? Because I'm still learning how the car works. And it said 5 miles remaining. I went about 5 miles away from my house, topped the car up. She needed it. When I was filling it up, I was standing there getting really bored. I started to read them adverts on the petrol pumps. That's how bored I got. It only took me 7 working days. I go and pay. They fecked up my number plate. You have a company card and you have to put in the mileage and everything like that. They had to like figure out if it was going to be an issue or not. So I might get a phone call from the boss. What have you done? Like my old managers. Yeah, I'm gonna get this makeup off first. I've had this on now since like 12. It's now 7. Oh my gosh. I've got so many different pieces of clothing from Shein. I'm looking at my laundry basket and I'm like, oh, should do that now, but I choose not to. There's nothing you can do or say to make me want to do it. Apparently it's the end of summer now. Apparently it's snowing and raining tomorrow. Fabulous. Everyone's panicked for 5 minutes, jumping into hot pants, chucking out their lawnmower and putting their washing lines up when it's like only 7 degrees outside. Yeah, that's over now. I think I'm gonna film like my daily Cambridge routine. Cannot be bothered. Happy Saturday. I'm having a cheap weekend this weekend. We're taking my mum out for a surprise tomorrow, and she doesn't know it's for Mother's Day because they're away on Mother's Day. So instead of me having a cheat day for April, I've just thought, you know what, I'm going to do the cheap weekend this weekend and not have it during April so I don't feel as guilty. Just wait until you see the whole video coming out on Wednesday. Just tut. So I thought I'd give this a go. It's a tooth gem kit. Like, with the UV lighting and everything. I loved having tooth gems. I'm such a child. Apply the gems glue to the tooth surface. Use the gem picker to pick up the gems. Putting the gemstones on the teeth. UV light 2 minutes, don't move gems. Finish. I love how that's like the last step. Finish. And then use this to keep your lip open. I have no idea what I'm doing. You see, you can't talk because now you got your teeth again. Is that what... This is brilliant. Great idea. ADHD at its finest. How are you doing? I'm 30. How are you doing? Oh, there's a butterfly one. We're gonna do a butterfly one. I hate my teeth enough as it is. So let's draw more attention to her. This is gonna go terribly. There's no glue. Oh, there it is. There, you get the UV light. I don't know where I put that. It actually works. It actually works. I mean, I went a little bit simple this time. I didn't want to go with a butterfly or anything like that, knowing it will go wrong and, yeah, it'd be quite obvious. I just feel so tired today. I didn't really sleep much last night because we had Jimmy last night. He's downstairs napping now. Glad someone's sleeping. Just pinned my hair back like this because my fringe is driving me mad. When I wash my hair, it literally just goes wild. Wild and free. So, we're having another bloody issue. I'm due to upload the vlog that you guys are watching now by late tonight for it to come out for tomorrow morning at 9. Of course, everything goes wrong. So, I had a nap because basically throughout the week, the last week, I have been a shitty mood, chilling out on my bed at 8 o'clock every night, then falling asleep, then waking up at midnight. I can't go back to sleep until about 3 o'clock in the morning. I've even tried the sheep technique. You know when you count the sheep? I tried every animal under the sun. I'll just be laying in bed like this for like several hours. I fall asleep probably like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, then the alarm goes off at 5. I wake up this morning and I am so tired because I've done the same flipping thing. It's been driving me mad and I really felt it this afternoon. Probably about 12 o'clock I went up here. Started editing a little bit and I felt so tired. Like I felt like, you know when you're cranky, and I just dozed off, which I don't like doing in the day. I feel a lot better now I've had that nap. Ask Siri what the weather was like this evening. She weren't connected. And then I've tried to use my phone for nearly 2 hours now and it's not even letting me do phone calls either. We've just got to sit tight, girl, and hope to God that I get internet by this evening so that I can get this vlog up. Always my luck, innit? I was born. The end. I was meant to speak to the girls and see what they're up to today, but I can't. Emergency calls only. I can't even call Virgin. Like, the phone signal has gone. I can't call anybody. This is what happens when you live in a bloody village in the middle of nowhere. So this is happening. Still can't. Look. Hey Siri, help.
If your safety is at risk, ask me to call emergency services or someone you trust.
You can't, because there's no signal, mate. There's nothing. Fuck me sideways. Let's keep going. What a nightmare. Do you know what's really funny as well? I've only just realised I won't be able to turn the heating on either. And it's just starting to get cold because it's all connected through the internet. There's a party up the road apparently because everyone's walking up with champagne and I'm like, hey, come to me. We figured out the problem. we found out the little gremlin. Don't get me wrong, I love my niece and nephew. I love them so much. But sometimes, while we had no internet on my phone for the past 6 hours, my mum and dad took Jimmy home, and then when they come home, I didn't call you because there's nothing here. Like, there's no internet, there's no like phone signal, nothing. And where we live, we do take internet calls a lot of the time because there's no signal around this area. And I talked to my office, it's like they have to call me back like 5 times. Eventually I went, babe, let me just go down the street. Let me skip town for a sec and let me ring you back. Jimmy and Dolly, sometimes Dolly did it so bad when she was a baby. So irritating. Jimmy had gone behind the sofa, and I specifically say every time there's a radiator, it's a tight space, and my mum is one of those grandmas that let the kids get away with murder, and that's probably why he likes being here all the time. He's not silly. So he likes to go behind the sofa where the Wi-Fi box is and like the telephone wires and that all are, right? All like the everything, just everything, it's all behind the sofa. And then when the radiator's on, I'm like, I kind of don't want him to burn. And I was like, it's fine, he's fine. She's one of those nans, right? Kids might eventually be on the bloody roof. Oh, look at that, they're learning how to fly. No, I'm only joking. She doesn't let them on the roof. To be honest, with our family and the weird shit that happens with us, I'm actually shocked that's not happened yet. But anyway, he went behind the sofa again, pulled all the leads. When my dad figured out what Jimmy had done with the wires, I turned to my mum, Nanny, and I said, Nanny, girl, you've got to like not let him, you know, play with wires. And my mum was like, oh, we've only got a little while left of him being a baby. Next time he comes around, you're going to be like, ah, he's going to be a future electrician. When he plays with those pissing wires again. Oh, God. But when I looked to the back and reconnected it and everything, it was still on. So it was apparently the receiver lead he pulled out. It was like a little while ago. He was running around with my dad's drumsticks. Because if you don't know, my dad's actually a drummer. Now he's retired. He drums everywhere now. He goes gigs everywhere. So he's always practicing and everything. So he had drumsticks on the side, right? And I'm that kind of aunt that goes, knowing our luck, we can kill ourselves just by opening the front door. We trip up on thin air. Or is it just me? Yeah, just me. I'm one of those people, when I'm looking after kids, I'm really like paranoid with things like that. Like, you know, the cutlery drawer and everything, they open it up and mum's like, it's fine, it's fine. I'm like, yeah, but we need to take them back alive. In the last 25 minutes, my phone ain't stopped going off and I don't even want to dare look at the look at the feed on my phone because it's been off for like 5 hours. Yeah, we figured the problem out. At least I can get it uploaded tonight. Oh, God. Jimmy didn't say anything. Normally you hear a uh-oh or something like that. Sometimes I see the things that he does and I think, how the bloody hell have you ended up like that? He's gonna be a klutz like me. It was like yesterday. He picked up the mango chutney and he wanted to put it away. And I said, okay, let's go together and we'll put it away. That's amazing. You're such a good boy. Good job. You know, following him, right? And he was holding it with both hands. Trips up on thin air and drops it and it went everywhere. Do you know how horrid? 1004 messages. No, I'm not that popular. Tripped up on himself. Literally nothing on the floor. Mango chutney everywhere. You have no idea what a f***er it is to get off of the floor. You'll Ajax it off and everything and it's still in there. It's like if the apocalypse happened, the cockroaches would still be alive. That's mango chutney on the floor for me. Say for instance, he'll have a drink and say he wants to drink out of like cups now. And now I know why. My sister gives them water bottles because they are so clumsy. They take it after me. They didn't take my beauty or my brain. No, they took my clumsy gene. I don't know whether it's from my mum's or dad's side. I think it's from my dad's side. Took the height and all my mum's family, they're like 6 foot tall. My sister's really tall, but I'm like 5'3". When I was modelling, we were kind of figured out how tall I was because back then you had to be a certain height for clients, but nowadays like it's modelling in this decade has completely changed now. Been back and forth with my agent. I'm thinking about going back because obviously I work in term time. I work with school children, so I can do like a few shoots like in the half term. I have that gap in the day, which is really nice. So I can do this and this. Only 40 minutes of footage to do, and that's got to be out by in the morning. No stress at all, love. I got a little bit hyper focused editing the Sheen haul. She arrived. When they brought it in, my mum was like, what have you bought? It was a lot of tit. Hello. Thank you. This set feels so dead without the lighting. The bulb light in here broke, so I was just going to see if my dad can fix it. A couple of people have asked me where I've got a couple of these hangings. These are actually from either Temu or Shein. I'm talking like ages ago. This one is one of my personal favourites. I love the cowgirl theme right now, and this is my favourite wall hanging because obviously you guys know I'm a huge Scream fan. Then this lava lamp is actually from 2001. This is actually from a vintage seller. It takes about an hour or so for it to start to work. Got this. Ooh, it actually works. This one is actually from the early 2000s as well. I just love nostalgia on here on my film set. It's just so cool. Tut. This one was from Amazon, and this only has like AA batteries in it, but it does the job. But the set was driving me mad, and then because we had the mode situations, I'm the mode queen. Rise, my pretties from the water foundation. It was a nightmare. I've got to get this editing sorted because I've got 40 minutes and I've got this footage to do as I'm filming. But I know we didn't do that much this week. I call it the editing procrastinating panic. Next week's vlog's gonna be a lot more better because we're doing a lot more stuff. Thank you so much for watching. I've been enjoying being back on here like so much. I missed the creating, editing, I missed the filming and the prepping it, but I just wasn't in a really good place. One of the worst places I have been. We'll talk more about trauma later. Thank you for stopping by, it means a lot. Anyway guys, if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to my channel right down there and then press on that bell so you know when I next do a video. I upload on Sundays and Wednesdays. I will see you beautiful raindrop gumdrop goodies in the next video. Ciao!